Hello, everybody, and welcome to United Realm. I'm Ashwin Kumar, and this is your Liverpool versus Manchester United match preview. What a massive game! It's gonna be the game of the season for us, and it's got a lot at stake. So a massive game. Firstly, we all know it's the rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool. It is very fierce, and it's always very passionate, and there's always anger around in that game. But this time there are no fans in the stadium, so it will definitely be different. Usually when we go to Anfield or when Liverpool come to Old Trafford, the atmosphere is very hostile. So it's a nail biting game. It's a huge game. It might be a title decider game as well, because look, Liverpool, they haven't. When was the last time Liverpool lost at Anfield? It's been ages. I think they haven't lost at Anfield for two and a half years. So they've got a ridiculous record at Anfield. And look, it's a massive game. It's first versus second. We all know about the rivalry. Like I said, between the two historic clubs, these two clubs, United and Liverpool, are two of the greatest clubs of England, most successful clubs of England as well, and two heavyweights. And Manchester United right now, we're at the top of the table. We've got one more day before that might change. You never know. It's look, we will get into the tactics and all that very soon. But talking about this game, it's a massive game. It's Liverpool at Anfield. They have everyone expects. There's more pressure on Liverpool, to be honest, because look, we are at the top of the table right now, and that's a fact. You are in the table where you deserve to be. We haven't been lucky to be at the top. Yes, Liverpool have been poor this season, but we have been the most consistent team in the league, so, and that's why we are at the top of the league. There's no taking away credits from that. But like we know, the rivals and the rival fans and the media, they will not accept it, and that's the best thing, because even under Sir Alex Ferguson, when we used to rule the world, everyone used to hate us, and that hatred is coming back now, and I'm absolutely loving that, and we need more of that. It proves that we are being a threat to other teams. Look, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, no one is talking about United, to be honest, and now you've got Jose Mourinho ranting, he can't shut his mouth. You've got Jurgen Klopp talking about United winning a lot of penalties. So that basically means that they are concerned about this, because for the last 5 to 6 years, no one actually cared about United. We weren't even in the conversation, and now everyone's talking about Manchester United and talking crap. Yeah, you're lucky to be at the top, and I'm absolutely loving that. We need more of that. That just proves that we are heading in the right direction, and it's a massive game. There's more pressure on Liverpool, like I said, because firstly it's at Anfield. They haven't lost there for 2.5 3 years nearly, and everyone expects Liverpool to go and win the league. They are the title favorites. Manchester United right now, we are in the title race, but everyone expects us to drop off, including United fans. I don't think we can win the league, but never say never. Stranger things have happened before. Leicester went on to win the league, so we need to take it one game at a time, and this is a massive game. That result against Burnley was very important, very crucial, because Liverpool had lost to Southampton, and we didn't particularly play very well against Burnley, but that's the improvement, because last season these were the games against Burnley, against Crystal Palace, when we played crap and we dropped points. But now there are games in which we aren't playing to our highest potential, but still going on to win games, like that last kick goal against Wolves in the extra time, which and we went on to win that game, and now we are at the top of the table. We are first in the league right now, so there's a lot of pressure on Liverpool, because like I said, they are the title favorites. Everyone expects Liverpool to beat us tomorrow, and to win the league as well. So there's more pressure on them, because they are 3 points behind us as well, and if they don't get a win, then that margin might increase. If we draw, then the gap will remain the same. But after Liverpool, we play Sheffield and Fulham. That should be, you expect on paper, that should be 6 points out of 6, so that gap might increase. And if we go and win that game, man, that would be absolute madness. Everyone wants us to slip up, and that's the beauty of Manchester United. Everyone expects us to lose, everyone expects us to fail, and I'm absolutely loving the situation we are in right now. So massive game against Liverpool. They've got, and to be fair, they've got a better squad, they've got a better manager as well. There's no doubting that. So Liverpool, they will be up for it. But like I said, everyone expects us to fail. So we are the underdogs going into this game, and Liverpool are the favourites to win that game, and that might add that extra pressure. So it's going to be important defensively for us, because look, to be honest, this is the best time we can play Liverpool, because firstly we're playing away to at Anfield. We are playing, but they haven't got that crowd, and if we can go and get a positive result, or maybe if we can go and win the game, that would be a massive statement. I would take a draw. I'm not even kidding. I'll tell you now that I would take a draw at Anfield. I think almost every team would go to Anfield and take a point there, draw the game, and come away happy. But if we can go and win that game, man, that would be some statement, because then everyone will have to shut up. And look, to be honest, I think there is a chance for us to go and get a positive result. Like I said, it's the best time to play Liverpool. There's no fans at Anfield. And secondly, they haven't been very consistent this season. They've dropped points against smaller teams. Newcastle, they lost to Southampton 1-0. And they haven't scored a lot of goals this season as well. We have scored, Manchester United have scored more goals than Liverpool. And that distance, the gap is around 8 to 10 goals. So we have scored more goals than Liverpool this season, which is very strange, because considering Liverpool have Salah, Mane and Firmino. So yeah, they are the favourites to win this game. But yeah, there's definitely a possibility that United can go and get a positive result. So this is my predicted lineup. I'm going with the 4-3-2-1 formation, and look, I think that Solskjaer won't pick the back five, and he will stick with the 4-2-3-1 formation, because look, if we concede the first goal, then we'll have to change the whole formation. Instead, just play with the back four. And I have a strange feeling that Solskjaer will pick with this formation and not play the back five. So David De Gea in goal, no doubt about that. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will be the right back. The centre-back partnership is going to be very important. Look, Eric Bailly is very crucial. And since he has been fit, and since he's been playing for us, we have been playing better football. Because look, when we play Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof, we know that there's that lack of pace, and that forces us to play a defensive line to play. It doesn't let us or let the attacking players express themselves more, and then you'll have to play a holding CDM, maybe McTominay and Fred, to cover their defense. So it's going to be very important to play Eric Bailly because of the pace he has got, because he's quick, and he's quicker than Victor Lindelof, and he's a decent centre back as well. Yes, he's got a mistake in him, but that partnership with Harry Maguire suits better than with Victor Lindelof. So it's going to be important, because look, when we play Lindelof, like I said, we'll have to play more defensive because of the lack of pace. But when we play Eric Bailly and Harry Maguire as the centre backs are basically on the half line, and the fullbacks go forward, the midfield three go forward, and then the front three are there as well. So that chokes the opposition. It doesn't give them any breathing space. And even if they hit a ball over the top, we've got Eric Bailly space to go and deal with it. So it's important to play Eric Bailly. But if Victor Lindelof is fit, I think Solskjaer will pick Lindelof, because we have always seen that whenever Lindelof is fit, he always plays, whether it's in a back five or back four. But if I was the manager, I would definitely start Eric Bailly alongside Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw will be the left back. He's fit, and he will be the left back. The midfield three, the combination behind Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes will play for sure. The two players behind Fernandes are going to be very important. I think Solskjaer will pick McTominay and Fred. I think he will go with that. Would I do that? I'm 99% sure Solskjaer will pick McTominay and Fred, and Fernandes will play for sure. And the front three will be Cavani has to start. Definitely he has to start. He will be important against Liverpool's centre backs, because Liverpool have got injury crisis in the centre backs. Yes, Van Dijk is out, Matip is a doubt, and Gomez is out as well. So they're basically playing that Jones guy, the youngster from the academy. Last match they played Fabinho and Henderson, and both are not centre backs. They're not centre backs. They are midfielders who are being forced to play as centre backs. And on the other hand, we have got Cavani, who is a proper, and he has been one of the best strikers in the world for the last 10 years. He is a proper centre forward. So Cavani will be very crucial up front. Marcus Rashford on the right. And I think Pogba will play on the left wing. We have seen that. I think Solskjaer will pick Pogba. Is that the right decision? Look, Pogba has been playing very well recently, and but if Pogba has to play, I think Pogba has to play in the midfield behind Fernandes, because when Pogba is playing on the left wing against Liverpool, look, we are the underdogs and Liverpool will have more of the ball, they'll have more possession, and we'll have to utilize and hit them on the counter attack. So we need that pace. It might as well be a game for Daniel James, because it worked against Leeds, and it might as well work against Liverpool. But if Pogba is playing, I think Pogba should play in the midfield, because he's got that long ball which he can deliver, and that will be very important on the counter attack. And Paul Pogba doesn't have that pace. He isn't that quick to counter attack like Marcus Rashford or Anthony Martial or even Dan James is. So I think Pogba will start. I think Solskjaer will pick him. But if Paul Pogba is starting, I think he has to play in the midfield behind Fernandes, maybe alongside Fred or McTominay. I think the ideal midfield would be, according to me, Matic. I don't think Matic will play, because he played in midweek on the last match. So I don't think he will play, and this game needs more intensity and running around. So I think Fred and McTominay will play, but I would personally play Fred, McTominay and Fernandes. But Fred, I don't think he can hold the midfield on his own, and so I think Solskjaer might pick McTominay. He'll definitely start McTominay, I think so. If Pogba is playing, I think he should play in the midfield pivot. And I might as well play my front three. Ideal front three would be Martial on the left, Marcus Rashford on the right, and Edinson Cavani up front. And that team, you know what? We can go and get a positive result. Nobody expects us, like I said. But Liverpool, they have the injury crisis. Look, Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's having a bad season, to be honest. And we can exploit that. They don't have a proper centre back, so we can go and exploit that, and we might as well go and win that game, and hopefully we do. So this is a game where we can win. If we can win the midfield battle, I think that will be very crucial. And whether we're playing McTominay and Fred and alongside Fernandes, I think he will choose that, but we might as well go and win that game. So this is the best time to play Liverpool, because they have injury crisis in the defense. Their players aren't at top form, and they are under more pressure than us to go and get this 3 points against us. So they have more pressure than we do, and that might as well work on in United's favour. So like I said, I would take a draw. I would absolutely take a draw away from Anfield, because then they would have to come to Old Trafford, and if we are doing well, then we might be the favourites, and you never know. By then the fans might be back in the stadium. So massive game, huge game. If Liverpool win this, they go at the top of the table again, and yeah, you know what happens to United after that. Everyone will laugh at us, and I don't mind that if we are hanging around in the title race. But this is a game where we can go and win. It's the best time to play Liverpool in probably the last 5 to 6 years. They aren't very dominant right now, but they have a better manager, so they will be up for it definitely. We'll have to work harder than them. We'll have to defend well. If we can keep a clean sheet, I think we can go and win that match. If we can go and win the match. It's the zonal marking, shots from set pieces will be very crucial, and if we can defend well, then there is a possibility of us winning. And my prediction, look, I would really love a dodgy penalty and we win away in the extra time, 90 plus 5 minutes, and the last kick gives a wrong decision by the referee and we go and win the game. I would absolutely love it, to take the piss out of the Liverpool fans and the Liverpool manager Klopp. But you know what? I'm positive for this match. I think we will get a result. I would take a draw. My mind is saying 1-1, but I've got a strange feeling we'll go and do an absolute miracle and go and win that match. So my prediction is a 1-1, but my also other prediction is United to win 2-0. That's my wild prediction. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Massive game, big rivals, Liverpool and Manchester United head to head. It's first versus second in the Premier League, and boy, I'm super excited. So make sure you guys smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Manchester United content. And You guys can follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at United Ram TV. You'll get the links down in the description box below. And thanks for watching. I'll speak to you all soon. Come on, United! And I'll speak to you all soon. Till then, peace.